You know, when a vehicle goes through a complete redesign, it's always exciting, and we love to show it off here on Auto Show TV. We're with Dennis Freeman from Elmwood Auto Group. The 2017 Jeep Compass has gone through a redesign. You must be excited at Elmwood.
We're super excited. We at the dealership are excited, customers are excited. And before we get started, John, I'd just like to mention, change is always good.
Yeah.
And I've changed.
Yes, your haircut.
The haircut. After 20 plus years of being bald, I finally decided to grow it out. This is natural too, by the way, not Rogaine. I was bald by choice.
Excellent. Well, you know, and it's not too short, it's kind of medium length, it's kind of like the Compass.
Just like the Jeep Compass.
Yep.
Now, since its introduction in 2007, the Jeep Compass has been one of our best sellers. But like I mentioned, change is always good. Now, the Jeep Compass is a mid-size SUV that fits right in between our Jeep Renegade and our Jeep Cherokee.
It's a little smaller than the Cherokee, a little bigger. It's not a mid-size, it's a smid-size. It's a small to medium, right? You got one right in between.
Exactly, smid-size. And I've heard that reference before, smid-size. It really is the perfect size. And for a mid-size SUV to get 30 plus miles per gallon on the highway, that's pretty exceptional. It's a 2.4-liter Tiger Shark engine, which generates 180 horsepower, which is still good for a four-cylinder mid-size SUV. And it has a ton of technology that helps it achieve the 30 plus miles per gallon. The Compass comes in 4 levels. It comes in a Sport, a Latitude, a Trailhawk, and a Limited. And here today we have the Limited and we have the Trailhawk. Now, the Sport starts in the low 20s for an MSRP. The Latitude, mid to high 20s, depending on how you equip it. The Limited starts at around 30, and the Trailhawk 30 plus. Now, the biggest difference between the Trailhawk is designed to be the off-road version because it's a Jeep. It says Jeep on the front with the 7-slotted grille, so we have to hold true to the Jeep heritage. And the only way to do that is to make a trail-rated vehicle. And of course, all of the Jeep models that are Trailhawks and have the badging have the red tow hooks in the front. That's exclusive to those particular models. So even a true Jeepster, this will pass their test.
Yep.
It has an all-new quadra-coil suspension, which helps to absorb a lot of the bumps that are commonly found in today's roads, unfortunately. Yep. Between the forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, parallel park assist, and the big 8.5-inch screen with the all-new backup camera, these are a lot of the high-end safety features that weren't available on the previous Jeep Compass.
I want to ask you about the really nice black roof.
Yes.
Awesome.
All Jeep models come available with the Sky Slider, which is a full panoramic roof. It's literally a glass top from front to back.
Dennis, love the interior. It looks like a Grand Cherokee in it.
It really does, John. The interior is beautiful. Jeep spared no expense whatsoever designing the inside of this. There's high-end materials and stitching throughout the vehicle. You mentioned Grand Cherokee, which is a luxury vehicle. It really does look like the inside of a luxury vehicle.
Speakers crank, the audio
speakers
system.
do crank, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. Beats Audio, you get a Beats Audio 500-watt sound system that's available on the new Jeep Compass. And more importantly, it's fun to drive and it's super comfy and super roomy. I'm gonna jump in the front seat, jump in the back seat, John. Check out the amount of room back here.
Okay. Plenty.
Super roomy. And again, I'm 6 feet tall. This would be my normal driving position, and it looks to me like you have plenty of room back there.
I do. You know, and I also like the back door opens almost at a 90-degree angle.
It does. The doors open nice and wide, and it's a transition level entry. You're not climbing in or climbing out. It's just a step across height to get in and out.
And this roof is spectacular.
This panoramic roof is awesome. One of my favorite features.
Yeah. Let's check out cargo space.
Let's do it, John. And as I mentioned before, all Jeep Compasses come available with remote keyless enter and go. This key fob never has to leave your pocket or pocketbook. All of the door handles throughout the vehicle have a touchpad. Simply touch them and release them. And of course, the back gate is powered. It's got an obstacle detection system on it, whether it's opening or closing. If there's something in the way, it will retract in the opposite direction.
Perfect. You got your 60-40 split. You've got a 12-volt.
Everything you could need and ask for in a midsize SUV. And again, with those seats folded down, either in the 60-40 or both, there's plenty of cargo space.
How does it lease?
It leases excellent. That's a great question, John. Right now, you can lease the all-new Jeep Compass with no money down in the mid to high 2s, which for a midsize SUV is phenomenal.
And as I always say, if you're interested, Go down to Elmwood, take it for a test drive.
You have to come down and take it for a test drive. I'd like to invite anybody and everybody who may be interested in the new 2017 Jeep Compass to come down to Elmwood Auto Group and take one for a test drive.